Brainstorming is always in a group, but usually in a group that's maybe 5 to 10 people. We're talking about the idea of having groups that are thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people. Now I'm going to attempt a small magic trick. This is a wine bottle with a cork. We need to get this cork out of the wine bottle. It turns out that there is a trick, and I'm going to try and attempt it right now, which is to take an ordinary plastic bag, shove this in like that. So, and then you sort of shake this like this so the cork kind of comes down there. And then, all right, you blow up the bag behind it like this. And then you pull. It worked. It's a MacGyver move. It's amazing. Now, I didn't come up with this. Actually, it's something that's actually been known on the internet. One guy in particular watched this video. He woke up in the middle of the night with an idea. And he said, wait a second. Can we use this to help us deliver babies? And he started to work on this. And then he met with a doctor at a local hospital, and they started doing some experiments. And now what is known as the Odon device has been approved by the World Health Organization. Here's someone who was inspired by something he saw that wasn't in that context, but he put it together. He put two pieces together, and he had this insight. And this is what I want to talk about tonight, which is this idea of inspiration. Where does it come from? How can we think about using computers, and specifically social media, to leverage the idea of brainstorming? And what we're really interested in is how can we find the needle in the haystack? How can we find those really good ideas that are out there lurking and pull them to the surface? So we developed a system that we called Opinion Space. It's an online interface that anyone can come to. And one important thing is that it's not a linear scale like we like to think of red versus blue. You know, people are liberal, conservative. No, it's much more nuanced and complex. But we use a number of statistical tools to then evaluate the responses that people provide. And we use these to then grow the size of each point depending on how significant or how insightful it is, so that the best ideas bubble up. Not that every single bit of every single decision should be made with a tool like social media, but insights can come out. You can get trends. You can see where people are thinking about things. Is there room to supplement representative democracy with tools like this that will give us feedback? Importantly, let me have a way of expressing my ideas, not just checking boxes, but sharing ideas, textual ideas. Because that, to come full circle, that's where innovation comes from. It's that ability to think outside that box. That's what I believe is going to be the future, that's going to innovate, that's going to solve the problems, or at least ameliorate the problems that we face today.
This is the whole idea of engagement and using the technology as the tool. We need to leverage it more. I think that's the beauty of technology, is how voices can be heard that otherwise would not have a platform. So these different channels that people can access now makes that possible.